just so you know that this session is being recorded. So, last I met you, I had. So, let me just. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yes, it did. I apologize. So, Dr. Neo, last time I met you was a few weeks ago. Yes.
I think so.
And
I can't really tell
yes.
time anymore.
So, last I met you, there was an issue with the D-class personnel when you went down there, where the security members berated you for not being good at your job.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and we also we did the stress test where you scored a 29.
Yeah.
I prescribed you medication bi-weekly. You haven't been doing either of those, have you?
No, I haven't had the. I forgot after everything that happened. So I'm not good with the long time anymore.
Oh right. So, Dr. Neo,
Yeah.
this is our second session, correct?
One of the
So,
I think so.
how have you been doing since our last meeting?
It's been 70 years for me. I'm not exaggerating. I've been stuck in an there was an SCP machine. I was locked in a room for 70 years. For the real world, it was 5 minutes. It's just that box. I can't tell time anymore. I can't. Every time
deeply
I can't tell if it's been I can't tell if it's been an hour or a minute. I can't tell every time I go to sleep if it's the same day or it's been a month.
I deeply apologize for that, Dr. Neo. So, how did that happen? If you're comfortable talking about it, how did that happen?
They over the intercom said SCP for therapy patient for trauma, people who have been described to have trauma.
Attention all
I checked
research
it out.
and engineering personnel. This does not include technicians and/or janitors. Please report to the 079
Okay.
briefing. Thank you.
And an engineer named Katsune Miku dragged me in. The door
Okay.
locked, and then we all passed, and then we all
Yes, Dr. Moon?
lost consciousness.
Do you guys want any lunches?
Um,
Don't
Yeah, I
fuss,
have to
got
eat.
some.
Sure. I
yeah.
don't think I've eaten. I don't remember
I'll
the
take
last
some.
time I've eaten.
Okay, Dr. Frost,
I keep
so that's
forgetting.
lunches.
Okay. So, an engineer named Hatsune Miku had dragged you into an SCP.
They said over the intercom it said for therapy patients, so a bunch of people were there. I checked it out. Has to make me the dragon said it was going to be good. It malfunctioned, and I spent 50 years in there.
Interesting.
It was just the box. It was just an empty box. It's just an empty box with an AI occasionally checking in. It was just a box.
Can you describe to me how you were feeling in that situation on a scale of 1 to 10? It's very rudimentary. It's a very rudimentary scaling, and I know it most likely won't be able to cover fully what you experienced in there. But could you describe, not even just on a scale, could you describe how you felt?
Tortured. It was just empty. I didn't need to eat or sleep or drink. I just sat there for 70 years.
Dr. Neo, do you remember what the first thing I said into this session was? The first question?
No. I can't. I'm having trouble remembering lately.
Do you remember anything before you got trapped in the SCP?
I remember broad strokes. Though everything's very fuzzy.
would you describe the situation that you're experiencing, the inability to create memories or the inability to recall them?
Music's good.
I think
Oh,
recall.
was there anyone else
Okay.
that had lunches? Right?
Yes,
Hey.
at the back.
I don't know anymore.
So, I'm going to change our meetings to...
Excuse-
Yes?
I'm sorry, sorry to disturb you. I got your lunches here.
Okay, please leave them on my desk.
Alright.
Thank you.
I don't remember the last time I ate.
So,
I keep forgetting.
I'm going to move your meeting times from a bi-weekly situation to 2 times a week. That's going to be every Monday and let's do every Monday and Friday.
Okay.
And I need you to try and remember to come to those, especially so something like this doesn't happen again. Okay? And you haven't been taking your medication that I
Yeah.
prescribed you, have you?
I don't even remember that you prescribed me medication.
Okay. So the medication that I prescribed you has to do with... Am I jumping? No. It has to do with... Here, let me go back through my notes on our session. It is a prescription that deals with your... Where is it at? It's a prescription that deals with your, stimulating. So it's, I know it sounds really bad on surface. It's a heroin, but it's not the type of heroin that is commonly associated with drug addicts. But it is a medically induced... No, not heroin. Wrong one. Oh, it's cocaine. It's a subspecies of cocaine that helps relieve, and it's a stimulant. It increases your neural activity to try and get your mind off of traumatic events. I believe it is called P-35.
The only things I can really remember are the worst parts of my life.
Okay, so that's what this does as well. It helps you relieve that. Neo, I think that's about it.
CDC.
That's gonna wrap up our meeting for the day. I need you to try and take your medication. I want you to go out there to the doctors and get your medication.
Working?
And I need you to come here every Monday and
For
Friday.
a new site,
Okay.
this stupid-ass 1900s technology is not.
That'll be about it.
Anyhow, you are
Thank you.
assumedly
Have a good day,
all
Dr.
here
Neo.
under
Your food is
the
over here.
Warsat project, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Warsat is currently located in the repurposed.
Yeah, I
what would
managed to get
usually
myself
be
kicked out of
nuclear
CDC.
missile silo.
How
Or as you call
and
the
why? I
Warsat
was
silo.
messing around with
Your
90
components are on the bench in there. There is an object in the weapon launcher.
Oh,
If you
that's
touch
the
it,
reason
you
why
are
Neo
actually going to be
Neo
designated
went
for
down
termination,
there.
so please do not
He
touch
tried
that for your own
throwing my
safety.
flashlight into the rafters.
Of course.
What?
He started sprinting down. He fell.
Dr. Nile, I
Fucking
need
snapped
you.
his ankles
very
and then
importantly.
blamed it on me.